Steven, what's up? Welcome back.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you to.
It's nice to meet you, Osfond. We'd like to ask you about something.
Okay. This is gonna be a 4-hour stream guaranteed. Probably. Even probably longer. We'll see.
I see. So, Katheryne's the one who sent you this way. Ha! It's true that the Eremites network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Okay. So, I like his little garb.
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Come on.
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert.
Cool.
The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own 2 hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid.
Very similar to Conria. The core ideals behind worshipping the gods, which is not existent.
It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Uh-huh.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugardavada. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rugardavada and hold her in greater esteem.
Interesting.
Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists.
That's such an interesting dynamic between the people and their Archon in Sumeru. So essentially, the people of Sumeru aren't really they don't really worship the Archon, at least this Archon in specific. Does that mean Nahida is very lacking in the strength department?
Really? Aw. After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Okay.
Ha! But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
Alright. Well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
So we don't get anything remotely close to info on talking to Kusanali yet, still.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
Okay. After leaving the Citadel of Regzar, you question the people of Sumeru City? Is that what it said?
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it.
What's the word? They are... What is the word that may describe the people of Sumeru? They're just doing things one-dimensionally? Like a horse with those like eye thingies, they only look at one thing. Weirdly, that's a very interesting contrast. I guess you can call them ignorant, sure, but like they choose to do this. It's a very interesting contrast because the idea about scholars are that they're very vast in their understanding and they should be open-minded, but it seems like they're very straightforward thinking and like tunnel vision, that's the word. If the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. That's very interesting.
We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems.
Right.
Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
You know what's cool? So far, anyway, we didn't have this sneaking minigame that we often play in different Archon quests in other regions. Where you have to sneak around, crouch. We haven't had that yet. I wonder if it's gonna pop up.
Oh, you two are interested in
Who's
Lesser
this?
Lord Kusanali?
It's another scholar.
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right?
I like her purple.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Look,
forgot to
she's
introduce
wearing this
myself. I'm
circlet thing.
Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
Isn't that the trailer girl? Oh, is this the trailer girl that disappeared in the trailer? That's us. You guys notice that in the trailer, there's this girl. I think this might be the same person. There's one lady that's standing there and somebody walks by. And then as soon as that person walks by, this lady just disappears. Like in a blink of an eye. Kind of sus.
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon.
Can you tell us about the legend? I need so much more lore info.
Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him.
Okay. That's a hard name to say. Dunyarzad.
Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon.
Okay.
In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Interesting legend.
Okay, and then what happened?
Paimon asking the real questions.
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity.
I wonder how much of this is like, because it's a legend, I wonder how much is this true? Because legend often comes from some sort of real story, in a way. Not exactly, but at least in a symbolic representation. Or like there's a moral to the story, right? Because this is a legend, how much of this is true, but I wonder what instance this is in the history of this world. It's a very interesting tale.
At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said,
A bird.
"O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you.
Oh.
Along
Hello,
our
Ariane.
journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
I feel like this story has some meaning that I just don't know what it is yet, but I feel like this is very important. What an amazing story.
Yeah, thanks for the story. My mom feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
Oh.
In a way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you
Dunyarzad.
worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Wait, I wonder what that story was for. Was it the previous Dendro Archon or Kusanali?
Of course. So did you two know that,
Oh, wait.
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
What? You think she's talking about Kusanali? Perhaps? Someone always watching you wherever you go, whatever you do. Yeah. It's like a cool... We are watching over you kind of thing. Contrast to the system, like people are spoon-fed info, but instead the story talks about wisdom being journey and destiny. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, right? It's all contrast. I think she's wary of the Eremite over here. I don't know why.
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened?
I don't know. Just finish the quest and trust me, you're in for a ride with this one. Sadly, I don't have enough brain cells to fully comprehend the events that took place in the quest. Let's see if we can finish it and like see where my headspace is at. Maybe we can come up with something together.
It looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her? This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali. We can't let them get in the way now.
That's right.
Let's
Yeah,
see
no
if we can
stalling
get rid
today.
of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad.
Hey,
What?
have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
She went that way. That way. Wait, dude. Chat, I thought that was Venti for a second. What the fuck? I was just like, wait, Venti got taller. Oh, wait, that's not him. He was like wearing the same colors. It confused me for a second. Just a glance.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Up the stairs.
Yeah, she went that way.
I get Paimon's face, chat. How would that's like, you cannot suspect her of like falsifying information. Look how happy she looks. Look how happy she looks.
Quick, after her!
The face you can trust. Oh, I want that flower.
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
Oh, Paimon, so crafty. Funny laugh. I want this flower though. I want to talk to all these NPCs, but all in good time. Is this where we go? Oh, hold on. I want to check the store.
This new shipment of items, they're
Oh,
also
Kale, you
ridiculously
can't go on top of
overdesigned.
the table.
Facilities now.
Hello, welcome. What do you have to offer? All the jewels I currently have for sale and have already been reserved. Oh, it's like one of those things that I have to... I have to come back later, likely. Hope you will make an explanation video of the story of Archon Quest for those of us who didn't understand the story in this quest. Good luck. Took the stupid brain 7 hours to finish the quest. I kind of want to. I want to try it. Oh, she's hiding here.
There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
She seems like some kind of royalty with this little circlet or tiara.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me.
Why are they looking for you? Paimon, ask her. Why are they looking for her?
Uh-oh. Looks like there's some coming this way.
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for?
Run!
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run.
Let's find a place to hide.
Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we
Bangzan,
can
what's
go
up?
to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
Oh,
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now.
oh,
Wait, stand down, Dehya.
okay. I should be hyped about her being on the screen, but that scared the shit out of me. My heart dropped for a second. Whoa, late reaction. Whoa, it's Dehya, yo! Oh, but that scared the shit out of me, dude. I don't know what that was. It's her. I got so scared. Paimon surprise faced.
My lady, who are these two?
She is a royalty. My lady, what you mean?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
Dude. Her voice is actually... Wait, this is not just a regular NPC. This skill that radiates from her voice acting is actually top tier, now I think about it. This is a really important NPC.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
She's so pretty. But like she's being mean.
Wait a sec! Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
Tell her, Paimon.
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound.
Dude, she looks so cool. Look at her pants. Did Genshin still not add high dialogue button? What in the world is going on here?
And if I refuse to go with you?
Oh, spicy.
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Wait! Chat! I just noticed. Just like, what's her name? Candace? Dehya also has a millennium item. She's also from Yu-Gi-Oh! It makes sense! Oh shit! Call me crazy, but I feel like Dehya's hair was inspired by the one and only... She has a millennium item, it's the same, chat! She even has a gauntlet, and that's the dual disc thingy, whatever.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Paimon's getting pretty upset ever since we arrived at Sumeru for various things.
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
Mercenaries?
How much?
No wonder I'm so gone for Dehya. What? Cause of Yugi? Shit.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Is she gonna pay more? Look, here's her real ears, chat. So as we suspected, the little cat ear looking thing is like ka-ching. It's fake. She just likes watching anime and she wants to be cute.
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again.
Oh,
Double?
Double?
A triple?
Triple.
Give me some time and I'll get that much.
I feel bad for her. I don't know what's going on with like the situation, but... Oh my god, look at that meat! I didn't say that.
I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do.
She sounds cool.
And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And they know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. They still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dehya, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you.
Dehya. That's how you say her name, Dehya.
Dehya, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to.
Who? Kusunali?
Because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents.
Kusunali?
This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
Kusunali?
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
That's fair.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
That's fair. Okay.
Thank you, Dehya. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation.
What do you mean?
Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man.
Oh.
Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look
Oh,
like
gone
your
you.
room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Oh, she's nice. Okay.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
Are you alright?
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure! After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
True.
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dehya, haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now.
Homayani family.
Ha! Don't you find that kind of work boring?
You shut your mouth.
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
Oh, they're friends.
You got it, huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Yo, she's a celebrity.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends,
Aw.
so I want to be a good host for them.
Yeah, we're already super grateful for everything you told us about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
How about our coconut charcoal cakes? They're our signature snack,
Aw,
and they run
shit.
cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some
The
now.
Triple C?
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass.
But you cooked slimes before.
What do you have against my slime dishes?
Nothing. Paimon, don't yell at me. After ordering, you continue chatting with Dunyarzad about Lesser
We
Lord
asked a lot
Kusanali.
of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Oh?
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful
I
information.
wonder if she has the same thing as Kale.
My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound.
Huh.
At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Was it Kusanali or were you talking to the demon? Oh.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you.
Really?
Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt.
Is this Honkai? You're right! It's a new patch.
Wow, you really do know everything. Dunyarzad, is there anything you want?
What? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything.
Kusanali's a Santa.
Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen.
Hold on, you're right. Wait. Let's say, supposedly, the Honkai is influencing the story of Genshin now to a certain degree. Supposedly, right? This is what it would feel like if the story of Honkai had English voices. I don't even have to read the text. This is so comforting. Dude, I'm so lazy, and this makes my life so easy. It's cool image and English voices. Oh man, now I want this for Honkai, damn it.
But, can you make my illness go away?
Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now.
Sag, we have Staria, I know, I can't wait.
Then, can you be my friend?
Aww.
After that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend." Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous things. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of Teyvat.
Okay.
Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming. But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat.
Interesting. So you believe the voice you heard was Kusanali?
Yes, for sure.
You know what I realized? Does Paimon ever sit? I mean, I know like floating is her thing, but I feel like sometimes she get tired. There's a chair right under you. You know what I mean?
If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books.
That's how she sits. Air chair. It's the air chair.
That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon.
Dehya's like, oh my gosh, she's at it again. Everybody in this region is smoking reefers.
I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Subzerus Festival for her.
Okay. It's like her birthday thing.
What's the Subzerus Festival?
I believe it's Kusanali's birthday thing.
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday,
Yes.
which was the day that she was found by the sages.
So technically it's not her birthday, it's her adoption date.
It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday.
When she passed away, some people are saying disappearance and some people are saying passed away. Why? This might be wrong, but just like a little bit of might give you my thoughts. Maybe people who inherently worship Kusanali just has accepted that the previous Dendro Archon had passed away, but then people who don't care or are against Kusanali, they still coin the term disappearance because they kind of want the Dendro Archon back. That is like my personal opinion on it. Does that make sense, chat? Because we are getting thrown multiple words. But if you really think about it, they're used by different people. And it seems like, to me, it depends on that person's perception of the situation. About like what they believe and who they follow. 6, what's up? How you doing? Disappearing is also a form of passing away. You're right. That's also a part of the thing that I was considering. Because disappearance doesn't mean that they're alive and they're just missing. Disappearance still does, in a way, can mean like fizzle away, or essentially a form of, you know, demise. So I'm still confused about it. I think it can be taken both ways, but if we lay down what's available to us, I guess we can't make a strong determination just yet, but I am open to both of the ideas. Like, disappearance could mean passed away, disappearance could mean missing, so I'm okay with both. It's just interesting they keep using two different words to kind of like confuse us. Is that done on purpose? Who knows?
I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival. The academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Subzerus Festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist.
I feel bad for her. Kusa.
Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
That's why the sages use the word disappearance. Maybe. Lorenzo, hello, what's up?
Aw, but that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
That's right.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Subzerus Festival to this day, but I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Nilu. Oh, she's friends with Nilu. That's how you say her name, Nilu.
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much more prepared, so I had Nilu sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today, and see how things are coming along. Dehya, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
Carry? Oh, because her body's like fragile. Okay.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
A piggyback ride?
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
I knew somebody was gonna say it, and sure enough, carry me. Dehya? Carry me? Can we also come with?
But of course. Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh my god, the door opens automatically. Look, this is what you do at like a grocery store, right? And then it keeps opening and closing as if like somebody's fucking with the door. Technology, this is sick. I don't even need to open it. Motion sensors, I know. There she is.
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Fan favorite, one of the fan favorites.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home, but you made it in the end. Uh-oh. But if Dehya's here, that means you got caught, right?
No, she's in cahoots with us.
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
Not completely.
Oh, and who are these two?
My name, Hotaru. Chat, another NPC! That's different model. God damn, dude. Chat, if you were wondering where the 16 gigabytes went, it went all into NPC models. You sitting there like, my phone does not have enough storage, bro. But is this worth it? I think so.
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you're followers from another land?
Truthfully, no.
Oh, really? Well, that's okay. You're still invited to the Subzerus Festival.
Alright, thanks. I like the invite, at least.
By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular, thanks to your generous contribution.
Yeah.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
Let's go. She's pretty, man.
Wow! This place is amazing!
Not bad. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick.
Who's that?
We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Why didn't anyone come to help?
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us.
Oh.
They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely. We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Subzerus Festival anymore. Thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad. With the Mora she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover.
It looks pretty.
The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
Alright.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
Aww.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Subzerus, the most important performance at the Subzerus Festival.
Nilu will have a good time hanging out with Eula. Just saying. Like, they're very, very both good dancers.
Dunyarzad, have you told him the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay. Then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be.
Cool, backstory. Yunjin? Yeah, Yunjin too.
According to legend, the Subzerus Festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord.
So the previous and the current Dendro Archon, they share like the same names. I thought it was God of Woods. What? I'm so confused. Maybe they just have different versions of their names, even though they all pretty much mean the same thing. According to the legend, Subzerus Festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. But the Greater Lord is Goddess or God of Woods. Wait a minute.
A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance.
What?
As she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful padisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment."
Sounds like they had a great time.
Of course they did. When people mention the gods, they always think of the Archon War. But Sumeru's gods also had happy times.
There's multiple gods? Well, I mean, there's multiple gods, but there's multiple gods that kind of existed in the same domain of Sumeru? I guess that makes sense, because if you really think about it, Andreas, or Boreas, is technically a godly being. And Guizhong, yeah, Guizhong.
Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the goddess of flowers looked. Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered padisaras around the stage.
They symbolize the goddess of flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real padisaras went extinct after her death.
The Greater Lord brought forth padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers, but she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Purple. Why is purple so important?
Thinking about the goddess of flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just 2 real padisaras on the stage. So, Traveler and Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Subzerus Festival? Will you two be coming?
Chat, will we be joining? I think we'll be joining. Yeah, let's go. Purple represents royalty in some cultures, true. Lisa? Purple? Lisa is a god? Yeah, we'll be joining.
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea!
You probably... You sure it's not because you want all the fun? You want all the fun? You sure it's not because you want to watch Nilo dance?
Of course Paimon wants to watch. Those two things aren't mutually exclusive, you know.
Okay.
So how about we all attend the Subzerus Festival together?
Sounds like a plan.
Dunyarzad, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler and Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area.
This NPC in the back, oh, she's going ham. Look at the dance. Oh my god. The kids are having fun. There's a creepy old man on the right that you can't see because my camera's covering it, but she's going ham back there.
The Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Subzerus Festival.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
So it feels like a culmination of the story development we've been waiting for. I feel like we're getting there, yeah.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar. And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the Academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and dance?
True.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair?
Oh, I'm blind.
And why do your clothes look so funny?
Funny.
Are you an Outlander?
How'd you know? You're brilliant.
Did you know that the Subzerus Festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival. The best part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes out candy to everyone.
What? Knight of Flowers. Who is this Ferris person? I am very interested in this Knight of Flowers.
Ah, dancing at the Subzerus Festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger. As a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord.
Good question.
My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the Goddess of Flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations for her too.
God of Flowers is Kusanali, but I guess it's a hand-down of a title.
The Subzerus Festival has been losing its appeal over the years. That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life.
That lady
I
with
heard
the name.
she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
So it seems like Kusanali just took a lot of people's titles. Maybe she is a fake Archon after all.
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember.
You like Dehya more? It's easier to say.
I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. Two things that the academia doesn't particularly approve of.
Dude, the more I look at this character, she's cool as hell.
Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than
Jeez.
what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin and... I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
Oh my god, did they really have to put that line there? Now everybody's gonna be simping for this character even more.
Milu, your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different about you from when we first met up.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival.
Pizzazz.
See?
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
She could be a cosplayer.
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own costumes.
Cosplayer!
Did you know that Mr. Zubair not only can make costumes, but props too? I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off that crown over there. Would you like to try it on?
Crown? Where? Where? I don't know where. Is she wearing it? Is that even... What are those horns, by the way? Is that real or fake?
May I?
Of course. The legends say that the Goddess of Flowers had beautiful horns on her head.
Oh!
So this crown was made to reflect that. Dunyarzad, you look absolutely stunning with it on. It's like I'm looking at the Goddess of Flowers herself.
Goddess Flower had horns!
Hey! Is that who
Oh!
Paimon thinks it is?
It's
It
Katheryne!
looks like Katheryne.
She's here taking a stroll, taking a break. She needs a break, man. Oh wait, she's going back to work. Oh, she's humming! Oh shit, the poll was right. Sumeru Katheryne is the best Katheryne.
Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break.
Oh shit.
Hey, Katheryne!
Dude, we actually get to interact with Katheryne in a quest?
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaken?
Wait, her personality is like vastly different. Is this how she is when she's on breaks?
Whoa. Break time Katheryne sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Applesauce? Wait a minute. That looks sauce. Why did I never notice that? Huh.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day.
What? Okay, Sumeru Katheryne is now officially the best Katheryne.
But take you two, for example. You
I mean, she's a
travel
robot. We already
across
know this,
Teyvat
right?
to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Teyvat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about her brother.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
It's about the journey.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here,
Wait,
Katheryne?
what is she referring to? The only thing in my mind is Dainsleif. But, wait, is there something she's specifically referring to? Someone saying it's a journey? Is it Dainsleif? Venti? Was it Venti? Sauce. Are you also a fan of the Subzerus Festival?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies.
Oh, it's in the archipelago? Oh, maybe the
It looks
Kusanali?
like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
I guess it's all like the Archons and the gods. Similar ideas.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
And she's going to say, what are you talking about? What?
I'm sure you two will get along
Oh,
well
never
with the
mind.
people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all.
What?
See you around.
I actually didn't resonate, but okay. What is the meaning of this Katheryne randomly showing up?
There's something really different about Katheryne today.
Yes, I am very curious.
Hey, traveler.
What?
Paimon.
Are we just gonna put that under the rug and move on? What?
Oh, hey Dehya, what's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
They're trying to distract us. Oh my god.
Are you serious? We'd love that.
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions.
Some. What about Dunyarzad?
My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Regzar.
Huh?
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, we're here.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time.
Aw.
If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
Damn. You subbed? Inside scoop, thank you for the sub. Holy shit. If you guys are not subbed, I don't know what you're doing. Oh my god. You should definitely sub. That's crazy that you're watching and you're not subbed.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first
Hashtag
met,
ad.
Dehya. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Oh, is that right?
Look, Dehya's blushing.
Yep, that's a blush if I have ever seen one. You subbed
Listen, you
twice?
two.
That means you unsubbed. Fuck.
I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
Okay. What is Gap Moe? I know what moe means. What does gap moe mean? Anybody want to explain that terminology to me? I'm a boomer. Gap moe?
Oh, hey, Chief.
Chief. Wait, I know this guy.
Ha, Dehya! What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
Hmm?
I take it you all know each other already?
Mm-hmm. We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Osfon for more info.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft.
Theft?
Anything you can tell him?
Oh, it's probably that little Akasha, or it's that seed thingy. The crystal seed.
Rukshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses. So people from all over have been called back to the city. Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell them what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Oh, we're here to solve more problems.
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back.
Oh shit. What did you say? Mike! Thank you for the residency. Welcome. Thank you for the remembership. Thank you, Mike. What's up? Pay my taxes. Hey, thanks. Welcome in.
The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you?
Kinda.
It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
Ooh.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though.
I like the way he's like, God.
If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Why?
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Oh. Wait, she's gonna tag along with us? Hell yeah.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family.
Damn.
And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City.
Uh-huh.
There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for the Scarlet King." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming
Scarlet
a real headache for
King.
Chief and the others.
Scarlet King. I wonder what that means.
You bet they are.
Bye-bye, Melody.
The Scarlet King's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors
Jamon,
of his
thank you for
return.
stopping by. Got a dip for now as I'm not caught up with you after this ends. Have a good stream. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. The Scarlet King has been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dehya, and you too, Osfond. Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Subzerus Festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time.
Hell yeah, we won't forget. We'll be back.
Good. Then we'll see you both at the Subzerus Festival.
Cool.
Port Ormos is pretty pretty great. There's so many new and interesting things, not to mention all the tasty food.
The food.
Sumeru's largest commercial port sure lives up to its name. Look at all the merchants, and everyone seems excited just to be here.
Not quite as excited as Paimon. Yeah, maybe we'll meet Alhaitham here.
How did things end up like this?
All thanks to your artistic license. That's
This
how.
is Event Quest? Or is this something
I
different?
should have made you wait until we got an update from Tanja.
It's voiced. Dude, this guy's bulky.
But when I finished the prototype Aranara yesterday, you agreed that the kids would like it. That's why we tried bringing it out for a test run today.
Well, I never thought they'd dislike it so much.
Oh, what should we do?
There we go. They sound distinctly less than excited.
Whoa. Yeah. Compared to everyone else, they seem really down in the dumps. Let's go find out what's going on.
Okay. It's good that you're doing this part since the Archon Quest will be blocked if you don't start this event at a certain point. Oh, is that right? Did some people like just skip it and go straight to the marker instead of like parking your boat and walking in the port? Because that's like what a good citizen would do. But I guess people were just speedrunning it because they're not a good citizen. But since I am a good citizen of this Sumeru thing, even though I don't have a visa, I think this is good. I think we'll do this.
Hey there! Paimon's name is Paimon, and she's a traveler who was just passing by. Is there something bothering you?
Oh, I noticed you two a moment ago. Welcome to Akara Crafts, the best toy store in Port Ormos.
Oh, this is the toy store.
At least for now.
We're giving an award for being a good citizen. Thank you. That's all I wanted, really.
What's bothering us is this prototype Aranara. To start with, could I get your opinion on it?
Oh, it's that green blob, except it's a toy.
Prototype Aranara? You mean this wood carving here? It looks like a mushroom monster to Paimon.
If I'm crazy, I want this in my teapot. Sounds like a name of a weapon. It doesn't look very happy.
Oh, there we have it. The verdict is in. What a headache.
Chat, hold on real quick. Let me get some ice for this, okay? Hold on, I'm gonna run down real quick. Give me 1 minute.
Not the first negative feedback we've had.
So, what exactly is a prototype Aranara?
So for context, Aranara are magical creatures in Sumeru fairy tales that live in the forest. For the store's 20th anniversary, we plan to release a series of hand-carved toys based on the Aranara stories that kids know and love. This is a prototype we made to get an idea of how they would react.
Uh-huh.
But when we put it out there, the reaction was not quite what we'd anticipated.
Wait, you actually heard me drop ice everywhere? What the fuck? I need to mute my mic when I step away.
They thought it looked like a mushroom too, huh?
No, worse than that, actually. I can't quite describe it, though. And I'm also not very good with kids. Maybe you could ask them for yourselves.
You like?
This is not an Aranara. No way.
Sorry.
I've read Uncle Tanja's Aranara and the ill little fungus. It says that Aranara are supposed to be chubby and squishy.
It's true.
The carving looks nothing like that.
Toys do look better when they're round and chubby.
That's right.
Uncle Tonder said in Aranara's vow that you can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the heart.
Okay.
This carving makes me feel lost and confused inside.
Oh shit.
I don't think the creator put his heart into
What?
it at all. It's nothing like an Aranara.
These children are very perceptive. You know what? I also think these children are well educated because you look at their clothing, it seems like they're from a rich family.
Ooh, didn't put his heart into it, huh? Oh, sounds like one of those things that's easier said than understood.
Spoiled kids.
Kasid and Alia didn't like this carving,
Oh.
but I think it's okay.
I like Ruhi.
It doesn't look too happy, so it's kind of pitiful in a cute way.
This is a different quest. Yeah, we kind of ran into this, but since it's voice, we're gonna kind of do it. Apparently, it's part of the event, but apparently you have to do this to progress with the main story, or you will get gated at certain point. So.
Oh, a positive review!
Yeah, so I would totally ask my dad to get it for me, if it wasn't meant to be a Nara.
Oh, well, that took a sudden turn for the worse.
Look at Lumine's face. Look at her face. I love Lumine's face whenever she makes this expression.
We asked the children for their opinions.
They said you crap.
Oh, how did it go? Has it maybe, grown on them at all?
Unfortunately, no. Wait, this music is, I guess, specific to Port Ormos. I like this music too.
Oh, this is such a shame. Why isn't Tondra back from Gandharvaville yet?
Oh, the kids kept mentioning an Uncle Tondra too. Who is he exactly?
Just do the beginning portion of this quest. Okay.
Uncle Tondra is a famous children's author here in Port Ormos.
This is epic music.
He wrote quite a few stories in the past, but none of them were popular among children. Just like our prototype Aranara.
Sag.
But around a year or so ago, he suddenly had a eureka moment or something.
Eureka.
And suddenly the children loved every one of his stories.
He's broken through the algorithm.
That's right. My little Gathari loves his stories too. The whole reason we decided to make these carvings was because we saw just how popular the Aranara are among children. We asked Tanja for guidance, but right after he agreed, he went off to Gandharvaville with his son to look for inspiration. They haven't returned yet.
Gandharvaville is the village where Tainari and Kale is, and where we saw the actual Aranara.
We were running out of time, so we had no choice but to carve an Aranara based on our own imaginations.
It's not too far off, but you know the color is bad and it's not chubby.
As you can see, this was the result.
Oh, we have to do something. Hey, since you're the famous traveler, could you do us a favor and look for Tondra in Gandharvaville?
Yeah, I'll go find them later.
He doesn't have to come in person if he's too busy. Just ask him to write down his suggestions and bring his notes back to us, if you could.
Adults no imagination, that's because they cannot dream. Ooh.
Please, if only to put a smile on the children's faces. And, of course, you'll be well compensated for doing us the favor.
They seem pretty desperate. Let's help them out. To see the kids smile. And also for our reward.
She sounds so heartless when she said that last bit. And also for the rewards. Alright, Paimon, we'll do it for the rewards.
Yay, rewards!
She's now animated. Alright. Do you have something? What is a box on your name?
Tondra takes his son with him everywhere he goes. The two of them are very close. Maybe that's why he was able to come up with such great stories. Anyway, we're counting on you. Please find Tondra for us.
Here we are. We just arrived.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
Ooh, she speaks very intelligently.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care? And that's not all. Did you know
A lot of bit of gossip around here.
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy!
Busy.
Guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru. Maybe it's because of what Dehya told us earlier, but Paimon can't seem to shake the feeling that there's also danger lurking in these crowds.
Danger!
Let's get our bearings so we can start looking for leads. We know that much else to go on.
Dude, chat, I like the fact that somehow, instead of just doing errands, like usual, we've somehow took up the role as like a detective. I like this way better.
Osfun told us to try posing as academia students while asking around. Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos. Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're academia students and asking about the stolen item?
Right, we should figure that out before doing anything else. Figuring that could be crucial for the rest of the investigation.
Well, given all the people that come through here
Andrea,
every day,
what's up?
if there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market. Let's ask around and see what we come up with.
Alright, we gotta dig deep. I haven't done this part. Gotta go. Bye, Lynn. Bye bye. Susanna, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the story.
Welcome. Welcome. How can I help you two?
I need intel.
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little.
Oh, it's a party area.
Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers at the academia have it even harder.
So it's like college campus chill area.
Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking here when things get to be too much at the academia.
How many hours do you think this will take? Probably a lot longer. I have no clue. Because I'm usually slow with these
See
things.
over there? Those are students from the academia.
Wait, they look like they're stuck-up people. They look pretty serious.
They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago.
Oh. Maybe they're
If you
researching
ask
the
me,
lost item
The
too.
life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
So, Akasha in Sumeru is basically what Zhongli was for Liyue before he stepped down. Like a yearly direction, so to say. Before Zhongli gave it up to the Chizing. In a way.
Students seem to be discussing something.
Like a sense of
Let's see if we can
direction.
listen in.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them.
I like their hats. Kind of want it.
Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about the Scarlet King and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
Ein? You got Coley already? Yeah, we pulled like exactly 14 times. And then we got lucky.
They're called Ein el Akhmar.
I know Akhmar.
Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Wait, come again?
I don't know if you know this, but you know there are 2 Archon Quests. Yeah, part 1 and 2. Yeah, we're still on part 1, I think.
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing.
Information.
They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ein al-Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 Mora, he'll give you info on anything.
That's pretty steep of a price for intel. Holy shit. Do you think choosing info gathering skills are on par with the Akasha? I think Akasha is more because what Chizing does is info gathering from different sources, but I only say that is because the Akasha system is linked to the god.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for? I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from us.
True. This looks like a peacock or a phoenix. I don't know what. Is it interesting?
Well, I guess that makes sense. And the only thing left for us now is to find a way in. Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
This is where we step in and we call our boy Child and be like, yo, bro, I know it's been a while, but yo, I kind of need help. We call him up and he's like, yo, what's up? I'm like, yo, bro, but like we need some intel, and you're Fatui, so you probably won't give us anything, but like, yo, but can you loan me 500,000 Mora? And he'll be like, 500,000? That's it? I'll be like, yeah, you know what? Make it 1 million. Because Paimon needs food. And he'll just be like, alright, cool, yeah, deal, bet.
Whoa, did you hear that? A niche field of research and shady knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon.
Very suspicious
Is
indeed.
knowledge something people just buy and sell like that?
For the marketplace, sure, intel is very expensive.
So, what's our plan?
Let's try talking to one of the Eremites.
Wait, didn't you hear what they just said?
No, we gotta get
Buying
down.
information is going to cost us 500,000
We
Mora.
gotta go
Have
down
you lost your mind?
and negotiate. I won't let them off easy if it's a scam.
Oh, all right. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of Mora.
I'm pretty
But
rich.
if you know what you're doing, then we should give it a shot.
Chad, imagine this part of the story. It's gated by actual amount of Mora that you possess. You know the internet would go up in flames when people would try to cancel this game.
Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the group they mentioned.
Let's go. I have a feeling we'll see Alhaitham soon. You sit down and wait for some time.
Oh, you've arrived. Please take a seat.
Oh. This is conveniently like right next to us. Great.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Ha! Once we reclaim the power of the Scarlet King, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
Scarlet King sounds like some anime fucking thing. That you, like a villain takes like 10 years to like conjure up, and then they just get smashed in like one episode by the main character.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion.
A what now?
They've also amassed a significant amount of Mora this time, so we mustn't underestimate them.
Scarlet King is pretty generic and cool name. Yeah, you're right. It is both.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick Mora?
Yeah, with boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
You know, for like a secret conversation, he's really loud.
Huh. All these guys talk about is the Scarlet King, so they're probably the ones we're looking for.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Why are they considering her a traitor? I wonder.
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
So we're just gonna randomly go up to their table and say hey? Alright. Hey. How are you? Oh. Hi, you see me? Oh. How are you? I got some questions.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want?
I am Hotaru.
A traveler?
Hotaru.
Now's
I am Hotaru.
A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos?
Just hanging out. I'm looking for info on certain something.
Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Oh! Okay. Wow. It's either 500,000 or 50. Lumine is not having it. Lumine's just like, you know what? 500,000? We're not gonna go down to 50k. Not 5,000. Nope, 500 too much. 50.
Huh? What is this? Some kind of joke?
50.
Oh! Sorry. She must have grabbed the wrong amount. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
I grabbed the wrong amount. 1 coin. Versus a briefcase. I grabbed the wrong amount. Sorry. I guess we have no choice. Aww.
But there's no other choice right now.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
I want to ask about Rukudavata.
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention
Or
the
Scarlet King, sure.
just now. We're actually interested to know more because we're
Very subtle.
archaeology students.
Very subtle.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of the Scarlet King. Years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru. The Scarlet King was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
I feel like there's more to it.
So, you mean the traitor was...
I feel like there's more to it because similar thing happened before with the god of salt, right?
Greater Lord Rukudavata,
Just
yes.
a misunderstanding.
That shameless wretch destroyed the Scarlet King's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies. Furthermore, she conspired with the Academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Ugh, just thinking about it sickens me.
How much of this is true, I wonder?
But the story doesn't end there.
Oh?
Oh, no. The Scarlet King isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection. Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true god will suffer retribution together. If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of the Scarlet King.
Can you tell us more about the Oracle?
I don't have anything to say to you Academia people about that. I think this conversation
Aw.
has reached its end.
I gave you 500,000 Mora, bro.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Whoa! Wait, how do we already know his name? Usually it's like a question mark, but nope. Oh, it's probably because of our stupid, like, personal privacy breaking earpiece.
You again? Deranged Academia lunatic.
He's here!
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you.
You know, Alhaitham would pass for a flame chaser.
Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake.
Oh.
Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory.
Wait, I just got scammed.
Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more of your worth.
Pissed.
Hey! Shut it, Alhaitham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this,
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Dude, it's basically Sumeru.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
You know, pointing is very rude.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Teyvat.
Goddamn.
If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few business deals.
Oh god.
I will jeopardize the Eremites' reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself.
Oh god.
However, I fear that by then, some things will have happened that cannot be undone. Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today.
Oh shit.
Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
Oh damn. You like this guy? Look at these boots. Shit.
What did you say?
Wait, did he just channel Ryuji from Persona 4? What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
Ooh.
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then, if you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Wait, what was his name? That's the dude in Persona 4. Ryuji's Persona 5. Oh, it is Persona 5. Cause that's the what did you say? Oh yeah. Okay.
Not so fast.
Ooh.
First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Give it to me. Give it back. Plus interest. What the? That was a quick.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Wait, that's kind of sly. That's his like low-key way of saying, dude, just give him the money so I can get the money so they can pay for the food.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
Well...
Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Huh. Chat. Yay or nay? The way he talks makes me feel very... Whoa, this dude is cool as shit. I mean, look at Hotaru and Paimon's face. They haven't said a single thing. This whole entire time, they're mesmerized. They were like, whoa, who's this guy? Holy shit, he's tall, he's handsome. Whoa. And, wait, he just took off with our 500 more. Okay, they gave it back to us, right? He didn't just take off with our money.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our more.
Oh, we got it back, thank God.
Emirites running too. Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. Let's catch up with him and ask some questions.
Cool.
Wait up! It's Alhaitham, right?
What do you want?
God damn! Look at his pecs! It's bumps! It's actual bumps! There's his chest. 1, 2, 3. He's got an 8-pack! Thank you for your help.
No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. we're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future.
Oh.
All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about!
That's right.
Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about certain something,
The
no?
certain something.
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that?
I am Hotaru.
A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
I know a thing or two about swordplay.
Huh? Oh, yeah! She's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
Physical exchange? With Alhaitham? Oh my god, my chat is about to explode!
She doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Oh, is that... Okay, never mind. We're talking about visions.
Maybe not, but she can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from from guys like that. Those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret taking us with you.
Oh, we're gonna help them out and stuff.
All right, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck.
We keep getting, like, directed in so many different places.
We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
Yeah, because we still don't know what the hell we're looking for.
You were willing to part with 500,000 Mora for something and you didn't even know what it was?
Don't judge me, okay? I'm just a tool in this world.
Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile.
I guess.
Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
It seems like some kind of knowledge.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before.
Bro, chat, listen. Okay, his voice is actually really good. I feel like a lot of us are just like, every time he opens his mouth, it's like, wait, what? Wait, what? What did you say? You just jaw drop. Wait, what? What? Sorry. Could you repeat that?
This is what you've been looking for.
What? Dude, this is a lot bigger than I thought. What?
Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of ornament.
This is a knowledge capsule.
Knowledge capsule.
To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha.
Oh, okay. Canned knowledge. I mean, I understand what it is.
Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents.
Oh.
Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites.
And then there might be even secret stuff in it.
That's amazing.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them.
Interesting. It's like a USB stick? I guess so.
They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use.
I see.
But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha and wish to change their fate. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to Mora for the Eremites. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up.
This Sumeru story is so interesting. This is cool. It's a cool concept. I heard that Academia lost something recently. Seems like it's a knowledge capsule.
Oh, so that's your true objective.
I want to learn more about it.
With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer.
Perhaps we negotiate.
You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people.
Okay. Started.
Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something.
What is it?
I need you to find someone named Dory.
Dory!
A traveling merchant.
Yay! Dory is quickly becoming one of my really, like, anticipated characters. Because she's so funny.
Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, there is nothing she won't dare to sell.
Oh.
She's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with Academia regulations.
Dude, she's a black market merchant!
I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
Finding Dory.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
What?
Fine. So how do we go about doing this?
Paimon gave up.
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve. You'll have to improvise.
Dude, I'm super excited to meet Dory. Like, I just want to, like, have a conversation with her.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
But we only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can learn quickly?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight?
Yes, I can use it.
Oh? That's a surprise.
I'm a god.
Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Anyway, that ability should resolve your issue. Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look the same to Paimon.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
Got it. Look, this. Oh, this one's glowing.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight.
Rumor has it.
That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy.
Oh, I like that. I like that. See, I'm telling you, chat. They put thought into every aspect of the story. It's not just like a random thing that, you know, use elemental side and you know which one's better. It actually has a lore behind it. I like that.
However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any mora left over, just keep it.
I like this whole thing, dude. We're like doing secret stuff.
Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you.
I'm assuming Mantra is some kind of a hired or perhaps a extension of the academia in terms of like maybe a private investigator type deal.
Matra?
They belong to the academia's regulatory
he's
body.
explaining it.
They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the academia has banned both their trade and possession. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time. Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, come find me at the Wikela Funduk. We'll have an open discussion then.
Alright. Looking to buy unripe hara fruits. Ask the informant to take you to Dory. Okay. Alright, cool.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Oh, I should have read that. Shit. Okay, I at least read the first part. Unripe fruits.
What a unique palate. We have unripe hara fruits, but we usually keep them in the back. I'll have someone escort you.
Following the paper got us past the first round.
I should actually read it.
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe hara fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Got it. You two, please follow me.
Alright. Alright, I should read the code.
You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
I'm on smart. She read it before me.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
You got some cake? Nice. Hold on, let me read this. I think it's smart that I do. Looking to buy unripe hara fruits, ask the informant to take you to Dory. Equals ask your informant to take you to Dory. Wear a morning flower. Looking to buy canned knowledge. Ooh. Wear a Sumeru rose. Looking to buy product legally available on the market. Okay, no, we want the morning flower. Canned knowledge. Mouse is a customer. Wishboland tiger is Matra. Taken by mouse, sold to customer. Taken by the tiger, confiscated by Matra. Pack in Sumeru City style. To purchase a small amount. Pack in Port Ormos style to purchase in bulk. Complimenting a customer of skill corresponds to hara fruit that causes dizziness and ringing in the ear. What? Complimenting a customer erudition corresponds to hara fruit that causes heat strokes. Oh, this is where you're locked if you didn't do the other thing? Okay.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things.
Pop quiz?
Please forgive me, but we
Trust.
may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
I don't want the heat stroke, but that's erudition. I think it's the first one.
Yep, that's the right answer.
Yeah!
But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Would you like your horror fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style?
Port Ormos, because we want to buy a lot and spend a lot of money, so they like us.
Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully.
Nice. We did it, chat.
Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
Run!
What? The Matcha? Where? Alhaitham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here.
You got Kale? Hell yeah.
If you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way.
Rishbaland tiger is a Batra.
Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the right.
Let's run.
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
It's Dory! I like her glasses,
So
bro.
you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good. Thank you. Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier.
That's rude, Paimon.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business.
Princess Pea-Brain!
But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you? Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it.
Is she just gonna ignore the fact that she called you a pea-brain?
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces, no matter how much Mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying to run an honest business, we don't need any of that. Wouldn't you agree? So that's why I prefer to have customers like you.
Oh god, slowly we're getting sucked into like the illegal parts of Sumeru, yo.
It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, knock yourself out. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good.
Can you show us your products?
Ah, yes, of course, of course. Go ahead, help yourselves. Voila! Wow.
Whoa.
She has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all
I just want to point out that we're just doing this on the corner of a street where people can actually see us still, but okay.
What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. I can, however, offer some suggestions. Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Teyvat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on sale now for 350,000 Mora.
We should get this for what's her name? Ella. One of these people was Ella Musk. You think she already had it? I guess she probably already had it. 350,000 more is pretty expensive though.
Yeesh. Who would want to be an expert in that topic?
Ella! Hi, Mon!
Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Teyvat in the early Archon War period?
Who would need that?
With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation. Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful.
Yelan? Oh, perhaps.
2,000,000 mora.
Oh my
and
god.
It's yours. No discounts.
Can't even haggle.
Whoa! That's a lot of mora!
The archetype character that is mentioned by Kale and Tanari? Oh.
Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom.
Price tag.
Alright, let's try the method that Alhaitham mentioned.
Okay, how are we able to talk? Okay. Elemental sight. Okay, there's 3 that stands out. And you're right, she does not have a... What the fuck? I'll take this one. Look how demanding she is. I did notice that Dory doesn't have a Akasha thingy. That is interesting. I'll take this one. And this one. And this one as well.
Ah, you've really got a good head on your shoulders and quite the eye for quality.
Well, technically this is not even our money, so I guess it's fine.
I'll take these, please and thank you. My oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed. 1 in 100. No, 1 in 1,000 even.
I'm popular.
Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more and more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1,000,000
What?
mora.
That sounds like a deal to me.
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole 1,000,000.
This is how people get scammed. Calm down. This is how you get scammed.
But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1,000,000 mora. Isn't that a fantastic deal?
Paimon's so gullible.
Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything we bought belongs to Alhaitham.
You know it's a scam when the person that suggested it is staying quiet. But she just said Alhaitham's name really out loud. This is not good.
Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself?
You just want to see me try it.
Come on, come on. We still
Oh my
have
God.
around 100,000 of Alhaitham's mora left.
You got-
So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem. You've got a deal, Dory. We'd like to spend an
I
extra
hope she didn't hear it.
100,000 mora. Excellent.
I guess she didn't hear it.
Please select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here.
She just got scammed. They're all probably trash.
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there?
Oh no, Paimon.
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1,000,000 mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking. Please, take your time.
Oh no, Paimon just got scammed.
Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about
Oh,
this.
that, okay.
Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these.
We're gonna use it and none of these will be glowing. It's like dead. Ah, kinda glowy.
So, what did you see?
Well, nothing stands out particular.
So, they're all worth about the same amount?
Oh, wait, we're getting a headache?
Well, anyway, the mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword fighting techniques 8.
Sounds like a skill upgrade.
Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one.
Okay, Paimon, if you're happy.
Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need, bring your Mora to Dory and doors will open.
Okay.
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham.
Oh, wait, we can use this? What is? Wait, this is for something later. Ooh, interesting.
Ha, you two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Did I miss a chest? Damn.
Whoa, there's so many people from the academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakala Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official business.
Mm-hmm.
You're a pretty daring guy.
Only's always gonna get scammed a lot. Oh, so sad, but so true.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcher won't come here. Okay, now, tell me how your encounter with Dory went.
Dory, Hutao, Zhongli, and Mona will be a terrifying scam team.
So, can you tell us about the knowledge
You should put them all in one party
Academia
and then just call it a scam team. Lol. We did what you asked, so can you tell us about the knowledge capture that the Academia lost?
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
We just want to meet the Dendro Archon.
Yeah, she just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but we still haven't found a way. When we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be our lucky break.
I wonder if we told Alhaitham about the 100k for the extra capsule. I wonder.
In that case, you're on the right track.
Alright, cool, sweet.
A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or even how to find your brother?
Imagine, and then the game ends. I don't think that's the way it's gonna pan out, to be honest, if I'm being completely honest. Worse if you put Ningguang on the team instead of Zhongli. Oh, because she's like super smart. That's kind of creepy. Kind of like, they'll just scam the entire world.
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right here, in Port Ormos.
Ryu-san, what's up? How you doing?
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next.
Your goal is to find it too?
I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly is. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may bring great power or wealth to whoever has it in their possession. Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several brigades. I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, there's no harm in understanding what it is. However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar. They adamantly believe that the divine knowledge capsule contains the Scarlet King's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it. They refuse to let anyone from the Academia tarnish their deity's soul.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me.
Makes sense.
The Divine Knowledge Capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory.
Dude, this is like some really under-the-table black market shit. I mean, I'm digging it.
Unless I know whose hands the Divine Knowledge Capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different.
We're still in Act 1? What the fuck is this?
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is.
Yes, you can say that. But this arrangement harms none of us. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the Divine Knowledge Capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again. If I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
Sure, that's exactly what I want. Yeah, well, I'm down with that.
Okay, then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Alhaitham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you.
Oh, are we gonna get a new skill or something? Bro.
Doing so right under the Academia's nose is
Oh,
a bit
true.
problematic,
You
though.
gotta get out of here first.
What do you say we head to the outskirts of town?
Act 2 is longer? How did people finish this in 1 day? I assume. Even if I like didn't have all these kind of pauses in between dialogues and when I'm like having a conversation here, I assume they just kept going like autoplay. So my question is, were they able to understand anything, if at all? It's a little glowing blue thing in the water.
All right, this place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capabilities.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
Good job, Paimon.
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength.
Oh, I am super strong.
We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. One before using this knowledge capsule, and one after.
Against who? You?
While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry. I'll run statistical analyses afterward to mitigate any confounding effects.
Probably we're fighting some monsters.
Wow! Alhaitham! You must have been one of those guys at the Academia who got top grades on everything.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot he's part of the Academia, so he's actually super smart.
Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from
True.
the Academia, right? So, why are you risking getting caught by Matra for this capsule?
I am also curious.
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is but one theory.
Again, Shinty.
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the question.
All right, let's begin the test. Just fight as you normally do.
Alhaitham lifts his chin and looks into the distance, seemingly waiting for you to provide battle data. Okay, these things? Alright. Battle data indeed. Okay. How was that? Was that Gucci?
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data.
Trevor didn't fight though.
The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
I wonder if that makes any difference. Whoa. Wait, we just got this. Oh, he just gave it back to us? Activated. Oh, it's activated now. Use. Well, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh. As if I saw countless sword-wielding figures of fighting one moment, and then in the next they disappear into the recesses of my memory. This is Matrix!
Hey, how are you feeling?
I felt something for a moment. It's now part of my memory.
You mean that it worked?
All right, time for round 2. Fight with the same composure as before.
Like exactly the same moves? I'll try.
Oh, Grippy, feels is lit.
I'm trying to be almost identical. How was that? Was that Gucci? Am I only doing Act 1 today? I kind of want to go as far as I can, to be honest.
Now, I'll start recording data again.
What's with that blue thing?
How's it going?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve her combat capability. During the second fight, her overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
Yo, was it worth? 0.073%, 100k Mora? Was it worth? But that's so minuscule. I feel like maybe the first time around I didn't activate my Yoimiya's E skill, and then the second time I accidentally did. It did increase, dude.
Wait, how much?
Paimon. 0.073%, Paimon. Was it worth?
Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million Mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
If you're gonna do Act 2, you might want to finish it all the way. Not finishing it might ruin the immersion of what happened. Maybe I'll pull a fucking 12-hour stream, who knows?
Of course, this could be because she is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment. I'm heading back to Akela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she requests.
Dude, how is this man so rich? Wait, isn't he a student at the academia? Or maybe he graduated. Isn't he like a researcher in academia? Aren't researchers usually poor?
What can I do for you this time? You name it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need.
Paimon's
I'll
upset.
find a way to get it. Where there's a waterfall of Mora, there's a way.
Can you really get us anything we want? Anything at all?
She's so passive-aggressive, dude.
Aha! So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please, oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind.
I like to buy info on the whereabouts of the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound than ordinary canned knowledge. But you know, that kind of information isn't going to be cheap. After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site. Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in big, big trouble.
Big trouble? We need more mods in different time zones, I agree.
But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious. How you just happen to have this kind of info the moment we need it.
Dude, I don't care what people say. I think Paimon's one of the best characters in this game. She's so funny.
Because to me, anything of value is what I consider to be my supply. Therefore, I must always be aware of what's hot on the market in order to secure more sales.
That's fair.
As for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can dispute it.
Name your price. But I will say Paimon is very gullible.
It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons.
Dude, I don't know what it is, man, but like I really like Dory. I don't know why. It's just the whole scammer feeling. I think she's like really cool character, man. Oh, I just noticed she's got like a little Primo Gem star looking thing on her. Like the pendant.
Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of Ain el Ahmar.
Ain el Ahmar? You mean the Eremites who worship the Scarlet King?
I guess the bidding went through already and they bought it.
Ah, so you're already familiar with them. The group has done everything in their power to obtain the Divine Knowledge Capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of the Scarlet King. That Divine Knowledge Capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. It was glowing bright red.
Oh.
The capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took. You can look for yourself.
Thanks for the info, Dory.
Have a good lunch, Andrea.
Pleasure. It's all thanks to discerning customers such as yourselves that my efforts yesterday were not in vain. Please, don't hesitate to contact me if you ever need anything else in the future. Mora for Dory opens doors.
I like Dory. I can learn from how I can learn from her how to get profit in business.
Alhaitham, we got the info you wanted.
So essentially the capsule isn't the core thing that causes the censorship, but because the capsule exists, for the use of it was actually more generic, but because it exists, the censorship information can be spread out, and that makes things very tricky for the academia.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
It's in the hands of Al-Akmar.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the intel. Have a look.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Eremites transaction. But then to get close enough to take a picture like this. Bold move, Dory. Very bold move.
Very bold.
All right. The person in this picture is indeed Misery, the leader of Ain el Ahmar. And the glowing red capsule he's holding appears to be the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In which case, if we play our cards right, when we confront them next week, we should be able to force them to show their hand.
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ain el Ahmar guys. But now, it sort of makes sense. Everything's playing right into your hands. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss and get them to lend us the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Cool. I don't know if the Akasha system has a sentient mind. That is the question that I need to figure out. Maybe some of you know this information because you finished both acts and that was something more evidence in there. It's a question mark that I'm not one way or another about because I don't have the information.
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on the afternoon of the arranged date, 3 o'clock sharp.
Okay.
See you then.
Alright. Do you want the answer? No. No, don't tell me the answer. That's boring. A few days later, on the day of the meeting. Okay, we're fast forward.
Alhaitham sure is taking his time. Where could he be?
He's right here.
Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the pier in front of Pharos Lighthouse.
Yep, let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this Act 2 will give me some answers. If not direct answers, I will have enough information to piece some stuff together.
Alhaitham. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
What's up, brothers?
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. I was more worried that you might go back on your promise.
Oh.
But to your credit, it appears that you're sticking to your word. This is turning into quite an occasion. I also brought some backup. I assume you don't mind.
That's right. Me and the floating thing.
Backup? Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day?
That's right.
You've come to support this lunatic because he helped you out? Fine. Your funeral. I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Yeah, get 'em. Okay.
Uh-oh, here they come. you two.
This sounds like introduction to a Final Fantasy battle. Okay.
That's close enough.
Y'all wanna line up for me? Oh yeah.
Let it rain. By royal fire hazard.
That's kind of overkill. Oh, cutscene.
Academia scum!
Dull sword.
Boss, finally!
Oh, it's
Did
this
you use
guy.
it? Great! Now we can...
Is he going crazy because he tapped into the power that he shouldn't have? Okay, he's tall as hell. I think he's going through a madness. Was this terminal red? It is. Oh shit. Oh.
What's wrong?
What happened to him?
Oh my god.
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Oh, he's so cool. Oh shit. Alright, okay. You really want to sell this kid? Holy fuck.
Target acquired. Arrest him.
The first time that we're not getting arrested.
Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Alhaitham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
I guess they're the. Oh wait, what? Oh! Slick.
World, forget me.
Oh.
What in Tibet just happened? It's like that big guy suddenly lost his mind.
What in Teyvat just happened? Indeed, there's so many things that just happened. First of all, can we talk about this man right here? Okay, look, I know he was like, you know, husbando material, but like, I did not expect that. Action combat out of nowhere, and the slick smooth taking the little capsule out before anybody else sees it, dude. As far as the other things concerned, that guy probably got his mind got like fucked up, corrupted. I don't know. He went into madness, perhaps because he tapped into the godly information from the capsule. That is interesting.
It looks like he used the divine knowledge capsule.
You can see his abs. I know. Look at it.
You mean the divine knowledge capsule did that to him?
And then why did he say the line that we heard before? Dude, I don't know. Speaking of which, Hypatia did mention.
Oh yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
True.
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation.
You guys are okay, you guys are just, yeah, you guys want it so bad.
This divine knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom or power. Did you hear what he said? World, forget me. What could that possibly mean?
I don't know.
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the divine knowledge capsule back
Nah,
too.
nope.
What a shame.
I saw it.
So
Oh, never mind. Lumine didn't see it. I saw it though. Lumine nodded.
Still, Paimon didn't expect the divine knowledge capsule would be so dangerous. Imagine if we tried to open it.
Kinda wanna
Who knows
try.
What would have happened to us?
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos. I believe our collaboration has also reached its end.
No, don't go. Yo, Alhaitham is basically... how do I put this? He has a lot of similarities with different characters we've already met in the game, but at the same time, he's like a combination of a lot of the things, and it's different. I can definitely see some little bit of Dane's life in his character. I can see a little bit of Diluc in his character. Perhaps maybe even a little bit of Zhongli. Child as well, sure. A Xiao, sure. It's like a lot of these characters, but for whatever reason, even if he's like a mixed bag of like all these things we've already experienced in the past, he kind of stands out as like an individual, which I think is very interesting how that is possible. But all this to say, he's cool as shit. that is the end of this conversation.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the divine knowledge capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something. Since you're a member of the academia, do you have any idea how we can go about meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Most of the time, you wouldn't know she exists at all. Moreover, since the academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom, scholars have no reason to desire to make contact with the deity herself anyway.
Everything about Lesser Lord Kusanali is such a mystery!
Indeed.
I'm heading back to the academia. How about you two?
It's almost the day of the Subzerus Festival!
Oh yeah, I forgot about that shit!
We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good.
I completely forgot.
Then we'll part ways here, Alhaitham, until we meet again.
Look at how handsome he is!
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Chat, look at his lips. All you thirsting over this man, look at his lips. Ooh. Whoa, handsome. Look at his jawline. Ooh, look at his nose. Look how high his nose is. Ooh. Wow.